Good afternoon, Bears fans. The All 22 tape is out early again, and I'm diving headfirst into that breakdown. I want to get it out by tomorrow since we have our game on Thursday. I just wanted to share a couple of things this morning about Justin Fields' performance, and then end the video with a message to fans that are still blaming Ryan Poles for the deficiencies on this roster. The tape does not lie, and it shows just how great of a game Justin Fields had. I have been breaking it down, and one thing that Justin continues getting better at is progressing through his reads of the defense and taking full control of the offense. I have a short clip that I want to showcase for you guys a little bit later in the video of Justin Fields progressing through his reads. Stay tuned for that. Our QB1 simply played an outstanding game on Sunday, and while fantasy football enthusiasts may not be overly happy with his performance, he outscored Justin Herbert and a lot of other top-tier quarterbacks and would have had a top 3 score and 30-plus points if his 50-yard TD run wasn't called back. Speaking of numbers, though, I found some interesting stats that I wanted to share. Yards per attempt, which is one of the best ways to measure a quarterback's performance, Justin Fields had an impressive 7.7 yards per attempt on the season. More than Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Matt Stafford, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, or Kyler Murray, and is top 5 in the entire NFL. Over the last 2 weeks specifically, he's number 3 in the league with 8.9 yards per attempt, trailing only Josh Allen and Geno Smith. Another great indicator of quarterback success is a stat called EPA per dropback, which measures the amount of expected points added per dropback. Justin Fields is tied for second in the entire NFL, behind only Patrick Mahomes with a 0.57 EPA per dropback. Lastly, Fields was damn near perfect in the second half on Sunday, going 12 for 13 for 135 yards and a passing touchdown and adding 36 yards on the ground. I have taken a lot of flack over the last year and a half on Twitter for my unrivaled support of Justin Fields. I believe in this guy more than I have ever believed in any player in Bears history. It feels incredible watching him improve and develop in front of our eyes. I hope you guys can find some joy in watching it as well. And now I want to show off a play where Justin Fields goes through his progressions. Okay, and this play here showcases Justin Fields going through his progressions. We're going to watch this a little bit here. We got the mesh point. Fields making first read up top here. Watch this. See his eyes. First read. Makes that first read. Going to move on from that. Right there, you see his eyes change. Going to his second read over the middle here. And then the eyes change and identify the third read that he was setting up the entire time. Beautiful progression again from Justin Fields. And then he fires a strike to Equanimeous St. Brown. First down, great pass. He moves through his reads, and this is one of the things you love to see when you're watching his progression. And then I just got it from another angle here just so we can kind of see it from a better angle. See Fields' eyes here. First read, not open. Moves on to the second read here. He's reading the middle of the field. And then watch the quick snap. Snaps his eyes. Go back just a little bit here. Watch how quick. Watch his head turn here. Right when I hit play, he's going to snap his eyes and throw the ball. Snap, throw. Just like that. He makes that third read, identifies it, and throws the ball in literally a split second. I love it. Justin Fields' progression is something we're going to continue watching all season long. And then lastly, I continue getting weirder and weirder comments the more videos I do. Some on my videos and some people just hating on Twitter. But this was one of the weirdest criticisms I have ever received and chose to actually record a message in response. This is to Jake and any other fans that think we have to criticize our GM after barely 6 months on the job, when our last GM had 7 years to wreck this roster. The deficiencies on this roster are squarely at the blame of Ryan Pace, not Ryan Poles. Let's take a listen to my response. Continuing to blame Ryan Poles for the talent deficiency on this roster shows a fundamental lack of understanding of what a rebuild is. Your only argument is things that you would have done better to make the roster better this season. You are by definition having a straw man's argument. Ryan Poles inherited this roster from Ryan Pace after 7 years. Pace routinely was careless with draft picks and the salary cap. Our new front office walked into a mess, and the only way to really fix this team was to reset and rebuild. We are paying $55 million this season to players not on the roster. We also have the cheapest roster in the entire league this year and the 8th youngest roster in the league. We all want more talent around Justin Fields. The point people making this argument are missing is that it's not just about this season. That short-sighted way of looking at things is what got us into this mess in the first place with Ryan Pace. Our new front office is building for the future, not just this year. Could he have done more this season? Sure, but anyone making that argument is failing to see the bigger picture and simply doesn't understand what a rebuild is. Ryan Poles is fixing the salary cap, laying a foundation for future success, and doing things the right way to turn this team around. It simply doesn't happen overnight, and fans wanting instant gratification and big free agent signings this year are simply missing the point. That's it. I'm not going to argue with people who don't understand the process. Have a good day and bear down.
The guy that is the main scout for all Elite 11 of all the guys we've had. And Joey's evaluated over 700 quarterbacks for 12 straight years. So somebody smarter than me can do the math. Justin is his number one all-time favorite and says, I will put my life that Justin Fields will be successful. I will put my life that Justin Fields will be successful.
Stay tuned, guys. If you don't believe what I have to say, maybe hearing it from Trent Dilfer, a former Super Bowl winning quarterback, maybe that'll do it for you. I appreciate everybody who watched the video. Please hit that like button for me. Stay tuned. I'm back at work on my all 22 breakdown. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please join now. You're more than welcome. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.